Hello everyone, and welcome to the APL Racing League 1.4 hours of Brno, which is a Czech circuit. So it will be a home GP for Sebo 55 and Hexa. Hexa is here in the Audi, and here is Sebo in the Porsche. Right now we will have 10 minutes of qualifying and then straight to the endurance race. Just please let me know if everything is okay, and let's enjoy this. As we can see, wet qualifying, so it for sure will be interesting. On board here with Sebo 55. As you can see already, traffic on the formation lap, the LMP2 cars and GTE cars. This is one of the GTE cars, and this is one of the LMP2 cars. So Sebo just out from the pits, getting used to the track. It will be very difficult for the drivers in the rain. And you can see the traffic will also play a big part for people, if they can get a clean lap in. As it's very slidey here. Sorry. This is the final sector of the track. A long straight here, a good opportunity for overtaking, as it also prepares you for this corner, and then the people can attack right back here onto the main straight in Brno, which is heading straight towards turn 1. Down the inside goes Sebo on his hot lap, and you can see already the wet weather playing the effect as he was sliding off there. There we could also see an LMP2 car off. Now another very heavy tricky braking, as there is the spray everywhere. Sebo racing with the second Porsche and of Rocco, and here already the traffic playing a big part. You can see drivers making contact with it. Now this technical second sector on the track. You can also squeeze past here, but it's very risky. Now these turns prepare you for an exit on one of the longer straights. Then there is a long turn straight for another straight, which is kind of like a technique of Brno, the corners like this, heading onto a straight. Sebo slides on the curb. Here you can see very tricky, slippery onto the big straight. He got caught there on the curb. That will make him lose some lap time. We still got 5 minutes remaining. Sebo sliding all around on the wet drizzles. And now onto the main straight. What time is he gonna set? And it's a 1:52.3. What about Rocco in the other Porsche? Just on the final part of sector 2. Also not having the best grip, as it's very tricky. Rocco now onto the final straight. What lap time can he set? I think he got held up at the first parts of the laps with Sebo, so let's see how it will end. And yes, Rocco goes up to P2, 2 seconds behind. What about other drivers like Hexa here? The heavy braking, and now the tricky exit onto the final straight. Good overtaking opportunity in the race. And what time is gonna Hexa set? And it's 2.03, so he's around 11 seconds behind Rocco. Sorry, Sebo. Here is Adam XMX into Toyota. And now around the final corner, and it's... oh, he didn't set a lap time yet. So Adam XMX is still just starting now his flying lap, which is pretty smart because he now has a clear track in front of him. He won't get held up in the traffic, and that could really play well into his hands while the other drivers are stuck in the traffic. He has it all clear in front of him, and he can push his car to the limit. Here the tricky sector 2, as I said. You need to get around perfectly around these corners, which can gain you a lot of lap time. Very nice driving from Adam XMX. Now just around the final corner, sorry, not the final corner of sector 2. As Adam, I think this can be a very best lap time for him because he has an entirely clear track, sorry. And he didn't get caught up in the traffic like Rocco or Sebo Owen, but now he went off. He needs to avoid mistakes like that. Now the acceleration down to the final finish line, and it's of course P1 for Adam. 1.9 ahead. Hello. Hello, John. How are you doing today? So Adam XMX leads from Sebo 55, who now also has a clear track in front of him. So it will be between these two drivers. There won't be another lap time for him. But what can Rocco do as well? But I don't think he can do a lot. Maybe he can manage another lap. I'm not so sure about it, but he needs to get past the traffic. As meanwhile, here is Sebo. That's nice that you're doing good. Glad to hear that. Sebo absolutely pushing to the limit, trying to get that pole from Adam, as it's his home race and he wants to win it. He wants to be on that pole position. Sliding from Sebo here, that is not good. Let's see how much it will cost him. He will be heading towards the end of sector 2 soon. He hopes that he won't catch traffic by the end of the lap. And now the end of sector 2 is just approaching around this corner, then the exit on the straight. Oh, and that's sliding on the curb there. Well, Sebo is improving, but not by a lot. So this could be the pole going to Adam, unless Sebo manages to catch another lap, but now he slides off. That's a messy lap from Sebo. What can he do now? He's trying to gain the time, but he's ran wide. So the qualifying is over, Sebo won't get another lap. And he didn't improve, Sebo didn't improve. What about Rocco? I think Rocco caught some traffic on his lap, so that will be also hard for him. So what can Rocco do? Final combination of turns, and he's got held up by the BMW. I don't think this is gonna be an improvement from Rocco. Yeah, the traffic messed him up here. And no, Rocco stays P3. And then we got Hexa in P6. So it's Adam XMX on pole position, ahead of Sebo 55 and Rocco. And then we have Hexa in P6 here. Hexa is actually still on a lap, so he might improve here. Let's see. And Hexa improves to P5. Good work from him. Now we wait for the start of the race. 10 seconds to go. Oh, sorry. Now it's over and the race will start like this. So it's Adam XMX on pole position, Sebo 55 P2, Adam Rocco is P3, and Hexa is P5. Now we will have the formation lap and then the race will go underway. Who will win this race? They've got 1 hour and 40 minutes to prove it. Now we are waiting for the formation lap to start. So the formation lap begins, as the drivers will have to warm up their tires and the brakes. In this long train of cars, Adam XMX leads them away. Sorry guys. Now as the drivers warm up their tires, Rocco will want to make most up on the start. His teammate in the sister car, Sebo 55, will try to take P1 from Adam XMX, and Adam XMX will of course try to keep that P1 for him. Max not exactly warming up the tires, well now he started to, as he was just driving in a straight line. Sebo doing his best. As now we approach the final turns. One, two, three, and it's green lights, and here we go. So Sebo right on his tail, but Rocco has the inside line. Will he try to send it to no? What can Sebo do around the outside? Nothing. Adam Max keeps the lead. Adam leading away. Sebo is trying to attack his teammate Rocco. He sends it down the inside. And he makes the move stick. Rocco not very confident on brakes, and Rocco goes off the track. So that's some time lost for Rocco straight away. Now it's for this stage, between Adam and Sebo. Sebo trying to put Adam under pressure, but Adam XMX has some very confident lead. Adam already 1 second ahead of Sebo, just after one lap. But Sebo fighting back on this part of the track. The curbs don't suit Sebo very well. Adam gains a lot of time there. And oh, I think Sebo made a mistake somewhere, because now Rocco's already on his tail, as Sebo is already 2 seconds behind Adam XMX. The two Porsches very close. Yeah, I think Rocco has a chance of overtaking Sebo here. Sebo's really struggling right now to do something. And Rocco is pushing Sebo. Oh, and the Rocco now just slide it a little bit. This will give some breathing space to Sebo. But Adam XMX in a very confident lead in the Toyota. And now the field is kind of splitted. Here is Hexa, very far behind, sadly for him. Oh, there's a car off, and it nearly collected Rocco on the way back to the track. It was an LMP2 car. As they already approached the first part of the traffic. It's important to get through the traffic cleanly to get the best out of it. Sebo trying his best to try and catch Adam, but it's just not working out at the moment. So okay, so they have passed the first part of the traffic, but nothing has really changed. They got through the traffic cleanly and it's still the same. The field is fairly splitted a lot. And Adam XMX still in the Toyota, still in the lead. As Rocco is trying also very hard to catch up, but it's not working out right now for any of the Porsches. Sebo can't find a way to catch Adam, as Adam is very confidently in the lead. And Rocco now catching Sebo up a little bit, as the home driver is struggling to find a grip in his Porsche, but he still has some breathing space to Rocco. And now Sebo getting past the traffic, so he loses some time there. Now it's Rocco's turn to get past the BMW that screwed him up in the... And again. Same as qualifying. I got to say, Adam so far getting very cleanly through the traffic. As he has no problem there, but now, oh, it will be close. But he made it through. So this is a very good job from Adam. Sebo lost even more time now, as he now touches a little bit with the Ferrari. It's already 5 seconds and it's no better for Rocco. So Porsche just can't find a way to beat the Toyotas today so far. Oh, and there's a contact for Adam. But he gets pretty unharmed in it. Still a big lead. There is the car he made contact with. I will be right back. So I am back, and as I can see, nothing has really changed so far, so Adam's still in that 5-second lead. So, what can Sebo do now? I mean, he can think of some clever strategy to try and beat Adam, but here you can see the gap between these two on the track, and that's just crazy. Adam has a very confident lead, and Rocco's not doing much better than Sebo. In fact, he's already 12 seconds behind Adam and 7 seconds behind his teammate, which is a crazy gap. And Adam just now approaches another chunk of the traffic. So he will lose some. Oh, no. He will lose some time and contact there again. And you can see already Sebo gaining on Adam, but now Sebo will have to get through the same pile of traffic, and he will lose the time that he has gained again. And because he caught it in the little bit worse place, I don't think he will gain, but he might actually lose on Adam once he is through the traffic. Oh, but the traffic went off, so Sebo will gain a time on Adam. So it's now around 1 second less than it was before, back to the 4 seconds. But Adam's still driving excellently. When now Sebo touched the grass there. just as we can see Anamex MX getting through even more traffic of the LMP2 cars. So far nothing really interesting happening.